There's no time like the present to get this done. Let's make history here, guys. Hello, everyone. My name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Last time, we pretty much finished up every single thing in this game. We have everything except 2 Jiggies in Showdown Town. That's all from Trophy Thomas. We have pretty much we have everything here, everything in the DLC world. All we are missing is the final level in the game. Leaderboards is not important at all to us, and achievements, we have all of these except for these 2 are story purposes, and everything else is regarded to online play, which I don't think is that important for covering in purpose of these videos. That was a mouthful, but all I'm saying is this is going to be the final episode of this Let's Play. There's only 1 world left in the entire game, and 1 level, I guess I should say, and it's Spiral Mountain Act 1. For some reason it has a 2 above the door, but it's really just Act 1 of Spiral Mountain. 7 Jiggies, 7 trophies. Let's get to this. This, I won't deny, is not my first time I tried to record this, and also that I practiced this level the other night. The practice rounds went really good, but yeah. How fitting that for a final level we start off where we all started. It's pretty bittersweet in its own right that the beginning is the end. We have a couple more of these Banjo-Land monitor things. Grunty fell to her tower after a previous battle and landed badly in the spot. She was brought back by her sisters as an even less attractive skeleton. Yeah. Spiral Mountain kind of looks a lot more somber than it once did. The rivers are all dried up. It's all just a pile of rubbish. It's all around just a really somber looking reflection, and the music definitely reflects that, I think. From being the once upbeat Spiral Mountain to being the more, you know, yeah. As you see, Grunty's lair is completely covered off in rocks. And yeah, the first mission we gotta do here is 6 of the best. L.O.G is the host for this one. Let's get to this one. Unless my pixels deceive me, it would appear that you've made it to the final challenge, Bear. I applaud the combination of willpower and sheer blind luck that has carried you this far. This challenge is nothing like anything you've attempted so far. There are 6 tasks to be completed. Cumulative timer gauges your performance through all 6 tasks, but, pause for drama, only 1 vehicle will be allowed to be used. I didn't even get a chance to finish reading that. Hey look, some honeycombs! Series of 6 games played with the same vehicle. There will be carrying, collecting, pushing, shooting, and some land, water, and air hoops. Your vehicle should be able to handle a little bit of everything. We have a very unique challenge and also a very challenging one. This one will not stress to pull punches here. I practiced this one the other night because I was admittedly a little bit worried of this one. The vehicle I made for this the other night actually worked surprisingly well, so yeah, let's try our best to remake this thing. I'm gonna want a box for this. Yeah, let's go with, I'm gonna want some ammo. I'm gonna go with super ammo here. There's no reason to not be using super parts. Although, this vehicle's actually really good if you're trying to get some of the super items, or this mission here, because, yeah, it's... I won't say specifically why, but, unless the mission already did, but I can mention it later on. This would be a really good mission if you're still looking to try and getting those super parts. Okay, I'm gonna want some wheels here. I'm gonna want super wheels for this. I am going to want 2 super wheels there, and also I'm gonna want super wheels on the front of this thing as well. Like right here, I think. I think that's about where I want these. I'm gonna want a few gadgets for this. A sticky ball is a must for this mission. I cannot stress that enough. I'm gonna put it right there, I think. That sounds about good there. I think I had it one below before, but it will be fine where it's at for now. We're gonna want 2 vacuums on this here. I usually like putting my vacuums there. We're gonna use some super engines here, because why the heck not? We're gonna put them on each side of these vacuums. We're gonna want floaters for this. I'm just going by some random pictures I have saved in my phone, because I wasn't gonna remember all this from memory here, but, yeah, we're gonna want actually quite a lot of things here. We're gonna want floaters, which I'm gonna put... Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, I can put... we're gonna want floaters, and we're just gonna put these on the side of the vehicle here, like so, and... What the... And like so. Okay, I think that's good. I put weapon ammo on here, so we're obviously gonna want weapons. That's ammo there. For weapons, we're actually gonna surprisingly just be using regular old egg guns. The egg gun, I feel like I've neglected this weapon for so long, but it's a really good weapon. It really is. It's very, very fast. It's one of the fastest weapons in the game, maybe even the fastest. Well, I guess the laser might do faster damage. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But, yeah, it's just one of those items that's so convenient to have. We're also going to put on a replenisher so we don't have to worry. I don't think we'd be in any risk of worrying about ammo or fuel here, but replenisher is just a really nice item to have in general. We're going to go into gadgets. We're going to put, not gadgets, we need propellers. We're going to put on a couple of small ones in back here, and we're also going to be putting on some large folding ones here. And I think that's going to be good to get this going here. So, I don't care about this pop-up. Let's save this. The Grand Car Mark 1. Okay, let's get to this, because we got ourselves a very long mission ahead of us. 6 missions. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's gonna be tricky. For the very start of this, we have a King of the Hill mission. Begin with a relatively easy task. Stay within the marked area until the countdown reaches 0. Very simple. Should hopefully only take you a little tiny bit of time here. If you've gotten used to the DLC missions, this one shouldn't take you very long to do. You have weapons if anything gets in your way. Time for a break. After that simple introduction, of course, it wouldn't be a Banjo-Kazooie game without some quiz questions near the end. Answer correctly to wind back the challenge clock. That is the gimmick of this. You will have quiz questions in the middle of this. What's that? The highest point of Showdown Town? Logs? That would be Logs Video Game Factory. Every question you get right takes off 5 seconds of the timer. Let's get to this. What's the name of the cake shop next? That's hard. Yeah, okay, I thought it was Delicious Dishes. Some of these are quite tricky, and they might require an extensive knowledge of the past games. Color is the joystick on top of L.O.G, this video game factory. That's red, I think? Yes. Hold on, you answered that correctly. What's the name of Showdown Town's newspaper? The Daily Log, Log Herald. I want to say it's the Daily Log, maybe Log's Herald. Oh, it's the Daily Log. Alright. What happens if I get that many right? Because that should be 20 seconds off, and I'm not even at 20 seconds. I guess it's probably just resetting to 0. Yeah. Can't go into the negatives, unfortunately. For this mission, now for your next task, collect Grunty's eye and put it where it belongs. That's right, in the skip. Oh. Very well, the dumpster. Sigh. For this one, Sticky Ball is your best friend. I am also going to be cheating a bit here and using the pause trick to do this. Because, yeah, you're going to want to fly for this one. There's a lot of grunt bots along the way. Well, maybe not, a couple, and they're not nice grunt bots, to say the least. I would prefer to just fly over these guys. There we go. Yeah, Spiral Mountain is tidier already. Back to the quiz. What's the name of the supposed secret link between Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie that some fan sites won't shut up about? That would be Stop and Swap. I do believe that's the right answer. Was the much better than this quiz one called in Banjo-Kazooie. That was Grunty's Furnace Fun. Well done, you answered that correctly. I don't know all the answers to these off the top of my head. I've just gotten a lot of these right. Who knocked Grunty at the top of the tower? That was the Ginginator. Some of these questions are different than when I practiced this the other night. So a lot of these are the same. I've gotten the Grunty Furnace Fun and the Ginginator ones the other night. What role did Mumbo perform before he was forced by law to become a mechanic? Transformed Banjo into things. I was only in the first Banjo, actually. It was Wumba who did that beforehand. All questions answered correctly. Aren't you the smart one? Alright, this one I think is weapons. Yes, efficiently done. Now shoot some targets, destroy all the progress, further into the challenge. For this one, again, you want to have your weapons ready. I'm going to select my propellers here, if they would actually freaking go here. This is why I like the regular egg gun for this mission, because it's a fast weapon. It has a lot of range, as you can see here. It can shoot from this far away here. I'm kind of sucking at my aim here, admittedly, but yeah, this one's not so bad, and we have a lot of ammo for this one here. There we go. Impressive shooting. Let's see if you can be quick on the draw as my rapid-fire quiz. Which of these can be seen in Logbox 720? That would be chips. Well done, you answered that correctly. Which video game featured in the largest disc in the logbox? I want to say that's the original Banjo-Kazooie? Yes. Excellent, a correct answer. What's the name of the game world based inside a console? We've seen that one already. Logbox 720. Correct, a round of applause. How many vertical level? Oh, I want to say that's 6. Yeah, I thought it was 5, but 6 sounds more right. Excellent, a correct answer. I'm doing this pretty good, but some of these later questions are going to start being a lot trickier to deal with, and some of these missions are going to start taking a lot longer too. We got ourselves a race here, which isn't so bad. You just got to be kind of careful of this one here. I think taking it nice and slow and steady is the way to do this here. This is the mission where you're going to want to have all the things like propellers and floaters for. Yeah, I like just braking there. This is where you're going to want your floaters. And we're going to soon start wanting to fly here. So actually, I'm just going to take these out now because I think this is where we're going to want to start flying here. Yeah. This one's not too bad, but it's probably one of the longer missions in this thing. I think in general you probably get about 2 minutes of total time, I think, for this mission to get the trophy for it. I could be completely mistaken, but I could be wrong about that one. I don't know if it's possible to get this trophy if you fail any of the, or if you just fail every, like, quiz thing, but that's extremely unlikely, and that, I think, is the longest of the missions, too. I didn't think this difficulty of the challenge. Let's rank up the quiz. This is gonna suck. What's the name of the giant metal whale thing? That's not gonna suck. That is Clanker. Well done, you answered that one correctly. What's underneath the stadium in the Jiggoseum? That would be the food hall? Yes. Correct, a round of applause. Was the name of Banjo-Land? What? Yeah, okay, that was such a weird question. What was that? What's the This one sucks. I want to say no. I didn't know the answer to that one because I'm pretty sure it's not World of Sports either, because I remember guessing that one the other night when I practiced. This one is almost there. Collect the honeycombs and return them to me. Alright, this one, again, you're going to want your propellers here for this one. I wish those defaulted rather than the stupid floaters, but whatever, that's fine by me, I guess. For this one, this is why I said you wanted to have the vacuum, because there's also going to be a lot of grunt bots here, which are going to suck. Okay, I have all three of them. Whenever you have them all from the vacuum, let's start flying. The final mission isn't very long either, from what I remember, so there you go. Still a problem with the physical side of things. I see, ready for a few more mental curveballs. What's the walls are made of? That is glass. Well done, you answered that correctly. How many crates are in the quarry area just behind my back? Oh my god, I don't know. Shoot, that was... which of these term thinks he's an alien? That is Boggy. Excellent, correct choice. And who's a grave outside Banjo's house? That is Bottles. That's correct, round of applause. Alright. A decent score, but there's still some room for improvement. Okay, final mission, 45 seconds to do this, and I don't think it takes that long to do. Last thing, we basically have to knock a bunch of these things outside of this area here. This one is not that bad. I'm also just gonna get out of here and say screw using a vehicle for this one, because we have 30 seconds to do this. There's only 5 of these stupid things here. Let's finish this, and we're done. We just got... Well, actually, let's just see this. A lot of notes. You may be asking yourself why we just got so many freaking notes there. Because that mission is worth 6 freaking missions. Yeah. Why is almost popping on my screen? A performance like that earns you the very highest reward. 6 of the best, more like 6 of the worst. If you're done with that farce, prepare to be cursed. Grunty is awaiting us for the final challenge. That mission is worth 6 jiggies and 6 trophies. If you can get the trophy on that, if you're still struggling to get 90 jiggies for the super parts, because you only need 75 to unlock this world, that is a fantastic way to get some extra jiggies if you're just looking to get that. But again, it's not entirely necessary. You unlock plenty of levels to do that with, I find. Yeah. It's a bit bittersweet to think, but we have the grave here. Bottle's grave. R.I.P. Bottles, Banjo-Kazooie tragically died here in 2000 and managed to rise from the dead about a week later. Yeah. Well, Spiral Mountain Showdown is both the final mission in this game and the final major thing I'm doing as a Let's Player as a whole. Let's get to it. You can whip the game worlds and trounce around town, but don't think for a minute you'll keep me down. Never give up, do you, Grunty? What makes you think that you'll do any better against us this time? That's a creepy-ass shot of the back of Grunty's head. Oh god, I thought the game froze there. You'll underestimate my cunning. Hear my plan, then start running. Wait, you have a plan? A proper one this time? And we thought we'd done nothing but loaf around Showdown Town. My body was still, but my mind was racing, inventing new vehicles to give you a pasting. My minions have built them. I knew they'd look after me. I've claimed this place well, though. It's still your factory. Not gonna happen, Gruntbags. We're more than ready for you. Goodbye, Spiral Mountain. Hello, Grunty Acres. You two, prepare to meet your marks. Alright. This monster truck's something it can't be denied. I'll flatten you into the mountains. Yeah! Grunty's back with some new challenges. This is the end of the game showdown. Grunty's built a collection of contraptions that you must defeat using the same vehicle. Expected to go anywhere and make sure you're packing plenty of firepower. We're going to be using something very similar to this, but we don't need it to be as built like this. For one thing, we do not need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Yeah, okay, that was the thing we don't need. And we don't need that. Everything else, I'm pretty sure we're just going to keep the same, though. So, ammo, we're going to be adding a lot more ammo to this one, because we have a long freaking mission up ahead. As for weapons, we're going to be stacking ourselves with weapons here in this time. We'll readjust those in a moment, but, let's just fill up our body right now while I'm thinking about it, because we're going to need that more than, like, anything else right now. So, yeah, we're obviously going to be using a lot of weapons. We also have the Replenisher, which is very nice for us. So, for weapons, we are going to be using lasers, absolutely. Lasers, torpedoes, and clockwork eggs. Kind of the same nature of weapons we've been using almost this whole time. So, I'm going to be putting the lasers right here. This is going to look freaking atrocious, I realize, but yeah. We are going to be using a lot of torpedoes. Absolutely. We're keeping all the egg guns on, because like I said, they are a very underrated weapon in this game, I've learned to realize. We are going to be using a Clockwork Kazooie egg. We're going to be applying a couple of those. This really does not look symmetrical at all. I mean, it kind of does and it kind of doesn't at the same time, so yeah, we're going to be using Clockwork Kazooie eggs. We are going to want some propellers on here, I believe. Folding propellers, obviously. And we're just going to be putting some of those in the back there, I think, which should make it fly a lot smoother, I'm pretty sure. I think that might be good. I'm actually thinking I might want to move the egg guns around a tiny bit. Yeah, I think moving them to the side might be a good idea, just to give ourselves a little bit more coverage. Let's do this. I hope this is good enough, because this is a freaking tricky mission, if I'm being honest. I did it on my first try the other night, where I used a car that's basically like this. Pretty sure I made almost the same modifications. Yeah. It's gonna be something. So, to start off, Grunty starts off in her monster truck-like vehicle. I am going to basically just be using, I recommend lasers and egg guns, and pretty much anything else here. Okay, she lost a wheel, and she's on the ground. Shoot. Okay, that's it for the first part. You have to do every freaking mission in under this whole time limit, so it can be definitely something. I shall also be reading all this dialogue. My pirate galleon should be quite successful. Avasti swabs find this quite stressful. Yeah, she has a pirate ship here, which isn't that threatening because it'll only be going in the water here, which is not a huge deal at all. In fact, actually, it's pretty much just in the water up here, I think. This might be one of the easiest versions of this whole fight here. Did I freaking... Okay, no, I knocked off a lot of it already, but not the... Yeah, there we go. Very easy thing if you have lasers. I walk the plank for that one, I swear. Start stage 3 of this epic affair. I agree, this is a really epic finale, if I do say so myself. Time I stitched a stealth attack for you. I can't even see... If you can't even see me, how can you fight back? This one is genuinely tricky, because you cannot see where she is, normally. So, crap. I don't know where the heck Grunty is here, and that's where the problem of this one lies here. I have no problem with just wasting some ammo here because... I think she shows up at some point. Yeah, she shows up near Banjo's house at this point. I'm hoping to just finish her off immediately with the laser. No, but I came really freaking close. Oh god, no, Oh, what the... Oh, okay, I've lost my laser, but I still have torpedoes here, so... Let's just finish her with those, I guess. Yep, got her. So much for stealth, that wasn't enough. Want to give me some dignity? Tough. Yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the mission, because you can't see where the heck she is. Or maybe the second hardest, it's hard to really say. Still way up, typically thoughtless. Basically, now she has a giant tank, but... This one's not so bad either for similar reasons to the boat. This is a very stationary vehicle. It jumps around a lot, but it's not so bad if you can kind of just keep your distance and hit it with a couple of lasers. She has her own lasers, but she also has a lot of armor. I'm just gonna stand like right here and hit her constantly with that. I think that got her. Yes, that got her. Fortress being breached. The defense smashed. My vehicle options are dwindling fast. We are actually on the final part of this mission already. Can you believe that? Behold our broomstick. The last fight approaches. I'll sweep you aside like troublesome roaches. Yeah, we got a broomstick rematch. It's a very fitting finale. Oh, God. Didn't realize the camera actually died, but that's not a huge deal, I don't think. We're gonna be equipping all we got here. Torpedoes would be very nice here, I think, but I'm going to try without them, I think, for now. I'm not gonna be using it on ground at all here, so yeah, that'll be good here for now. Yeah, Grunty has a laser, meaning you don't want to get too head-on with her. She also has a lot of just, in general, really difficult things here. This is a tricky fight. I'm using regular egg guns because these things are so fast and they kind of have homing properties already, so... Yeah, genuinely, I'm worried for this. This is a very tricky fight. I'm gonna start pelting her a lot more with everything I got here. This is kind of the nature of this mission, though, is that you just kind of want to pelt her with just about everything you got here. Oh, wow. Oh, that got her! That got her! That's it! Wow! That's it! That's every final trophy, every jiggy, every note. Wow. That's everything in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Oh man. I don't think that will be necessary, Banjo. Why not, Scartmouth? Because you've just won the game. How I lost, I fail to see. A 3-time loser I cannot be. Oh, but you are. Farewell, you half-baked Eridan. Now, if you two wouldn't mind smartening yourselves up, I'll see you later to collect your prize. Well done, Banjo. Treasure awaits me, hearties. Better good, even using silly vehicles. I know I could have done it faster. But the video game powers invented by myself, I hereby declare Banjo to be rightful owner of Spiral Mountain for now and evermore. Thanks, Mr. Log. Can I have my old abilities? If this game isn't successful, we might need them for the next one. Good point. Although, you may never get another game. There is, I believe somebody has something to show you. There is talk of a new Banjo-Kazooie, actually. I know this is gonna kind of date this a little bit, but... doesn't it look absolutely wonderful? What? It's very nice, Jolly, isn't it? Yeah, thanks, Jolly. Of course. I have the best gift ever for you. It's just a little something I made earlier. And it even has the goldfish. Oh, I can't wait to try that. I've seen worse. Hey, what did you do with old Boggle Breath? Let me take a look, shall we? L.O.G's Video Game Factory. Well, give me a brush next. I don't remember the cat ever having lines, but alright. Yeah, I'm sure someone's waiting for that one. Plenty of milk for me, Winky Bunyan. Leave me here was a big mistake, just you, a devious game I make. Wow. Wait, oh! Was that it? Was there not a credits scene there? I thought this game had credits. Is that not in any of the options, or...? I guess not. Maybe, I mean, we'll resume our saved game here just to see, because we obviously have a lot of new jiggies and trophies we need to deposit. Vehicles with poor... Yeah, we've seen these part. I think we've seen just about every load screen message. If there's one I haven't seen, then I wouldn't know it. I don't even know how many there are in the game, but... yeah, and we got the sunset background, which is probably my favorite of the backdrops, so... yeah, I guess that's only fitting. Well, if there's not a credits scene for getting every jiggy in the game, then this game just doesn't have credits. And if that's the case, then... well... I'm not really sure, but... I have a lot of stuff I want to say right now. How have I missed these stupid... okay. Go away. I do want to mention that Banjo's wearing a suit right now, which is really cool. I don't know if he wears that all the time. I don't think he does, because I've definitely played this game after beating it plenty of times before, but after beating the main story. But then again, I honest to God haven't beaten the main story in this game in probably a good 8.5, almost 9 years. On my account that I used on Xbox Live, I originally played this game whenever I got my 360 on an account that didn't have Xbox Live, and then I had to make a whole new account and start playing the whole game over again. So, I played through this game essentially twice within the span of a short amount of time, but I didn't actually have, I didn't actually decide to play the final battle on that other account until, like, just the other night, and I actually, like, shut the system off before the final cutscene finished, because I didn't really want to watch it until this video, thinking that there might have been a credits scene. But yeah, it's time to drive off with all the last jiggies in the game. 122, that number's gonna shoot up to 131, and finishing this whole game. I do believe you've now banked every single jiggy in the game. In retrospect, perhaps I should have made it a nice round number. Probably! Your name goes into my ledger of obsessive completionists, along with those who've gotten all the platinum and blast core. I couldn't even read that. Through the challenge 21 and grabbed by the ghoulies. Congratulations. Oh. Yeah. And that's it. Nuts and Bolts is finished. My final Let's Play is now finished. I think I'm just gonna drive around a little bit so you can kind of get a glimpse of the scenery here. And just kind of some of the nature-esque areas that I loved kind of exploring for a little while. I think the sunset's a really pretty reflection. I've mentioned before, this is by far my favorite of the background for Showdown Town, and or the 3 like times a day it could be, and I don't think there's any way I would have wanted this Let's Play to end, I don't think. You know, I've been doing Let's Plays now for 10 and a half, almost 11 years. It's been a wild ride. I've met a lot of great people. I've had a lot of great ups and downs. I said for a long time that if I ever did a final Let's Play, this would be the game I would want to end my channel off with, and, well, I didn't think this Let's Play was going to end for a long time, I guess. It's just one of those absolutely wild kind of feelings that, you know, everywhere we've gone, everything we've done, every experience. I actually just realized I never showed off one very random important thing. We have a lot of extra notes here, but I want to mention one thing here. To catch anyone ferrying jiggies around in broad daylight, chances are they're dirty smugglers. The only explanation. I never showed that you could actually bribe police officers. Don't expect me and my boys to stay off your back for long. I'll do whatever... better do whatever is your plan to do, and quick. Wow, big risk taker. I ain't telling you how long you got before you notice it again, but don't waste time hanging around here. Last of the big spenders, eh? Go about your business. I don't think my boss will be looking for you in your direction for a while. We have so many notes. I don't care about bribing the police one time. Yeah, thanks. Put that aside for the donut fund. I do not recommend doing this because you can actually waste notes and be screwed out of buying every vehicle in the game. But because of the DLC, you get a lot of extra notes that you just have no reason to spend. So, yeah. But yeah, we have everything from Wumba here. We have basically every single thing in the game. Every part, every blueprint, everything, pretty much. So yeah. What this means for the future of my channel is that Let's Playing for me is finished. It's hard for me to say that. It's going to be hard for me to get used to, I think. But there's still going to be a few more videos on my channel after this. Mystery Game is going to continue until the end of this year. That I've already determined. I still have one I need to edit, and then I still have a few that I need to record as well. But other than that, I mean, I could easily mention that I am still going to be doing the New Year's Eve video, which is going to be my top 50 Masterstarman moments. I'm planning on actually uploading that periodically throughout the holidays, though, so I think part 1 might come either on Christmas or in the days coming, I think. And the finale will be up on New Year's Eve. I think that's how I'm going to do that. Again, this is all stuff that's subject to change, because that's literally a month away, but yeah. I guess just lastly, you know, I have some special thanks I want to say here. I mentioned this in the last video, but I still think that Nuts and Bolts is really a game that, honestly, I think more people should give a shot. I think this game does enough right, personally, to... Is it a traditional Banjo-Kazooie game? No. But it does enough right that I can look past that and not care a whole lot, because the game itself is otherwise still really good. Yeah, I just have a few special thanks I want to say. I want to thank all the multiplayer guests who have appeared in this Let's Play. I originally asked a lot of people if they were interested in showing off the multiplayer, and it was honestly hard for me to get guests for this game. But I think what we did, the people that did volunteer to do this they made some of the best and most memorable moments from this whole series. So, I need to thank, my friend and sometimes co-collaborator Darren, my friend Mackenzie, who's been a longtime friend of mine that I've known since kindergarten, my friend and sometimes collaborator Miles, whom I've known for many years as well. He was one of my best friends throughout high school, and my cousin Devin, whom we just decided to record that quite literally at the 11th hour of his vacation, because it was 11 p.m., he was leaving the next day at 3 a.m., I believe, so it was quite literally the 11th hour of his vacation. But that went really, really smoothly as well. I have a very special person that I want to thank, who contributed a very large factor to this Let's Play that I don't think I would have been able to do otherwise. I would like to thank YouTube user Steven George, whom you may know from his Let's Play channel Steven Plays, and his vlog channel Steven Vlog, whom actually designed the thumbnails for this Let's Play. They weren't the original things. In fact, I originally had a different set of thumbnails for almost half the series, before, I asked him if he was able to kind of help out and spruce some things up, and he was really happy to do that, and I owe it to him a lot. I think it was one of those things that definitely helped this Let's Play, like, give it an extra kick that it really, really needed, and really spruce things up. I mean, I wish I could have used them sooner, but it was definitely something that I was really happy with. Lastly, on a personal level, I would like to dedicate this Let's Play in memory of my grandmother, Margaret Dalton, who passed away in August during the making of this Let's Play. That's it for Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. This Let's Play really, it was something else. It was something for me that I am really happy I got to experience this. I didn't think that I would ever reach a satisfaction level that I would have gotten from Let's Plays. And I haven't reached a satisfaction level like this since I Let's Played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I pushed myself to the absolute limits to record this one. Let's playing for me was something that changed my life for the better, and I don't think that's something I would have traded for anything or any reason. I think overall, this is just one of those. I'm left speechless. I, honest to God, cannot believe we are at the end of the road here. So, I think for one last time, thanks for pushing me off, buddy. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I think for one last time on a YouTube video, it's been really good. Thank you to everyone who's watched this Let's Play, who's supported me over the last 10.5 years. It's been an incredible journey that I won't soon forget. Thank you. I've been Masterstarman. So long. And goodbyes always suck. I don't believe in the word goodbye. I'm just gonna say that I'll be seeing you guys later. Thank you for watching. For the last time, in a regular Let's Play video, I should clarify, but for the last time, the battery on the camera that I was just using died. Wonderful. For the last time, peace out.